Let's begin by lifting one knee into the chest. Let's alternate legs as we loosen our lower back and increase the circulation throughout our body. Keep the toe nice and pointed and our shin parallel to the ground. Let's push our back into the floor, upper, mid, and lower as this engages our core more. Swim the arms over the head and down to our sides, inhaling. Bring the knees in and thrust the hips toward the sky. Exhale and thrust up. Feel space between our vertebrae here, lengthening our back. Swim the arms up above the head. Lift the core with a leg extension. Grow in two directions here, pointing the toe and connecting our shoulders down toward the ground, stretching our body in a straight line. Swim our arms. Draw our legs into the air and swoop our legs in opposition. Nice and wide legs, toes pointed. And lower our legs down. Swim the arms over the head and down to our sides. Thrust the hips up. Extend the legs up and lower down. Once more. We're loosening our lower back, gaining range of motion here. And strengthening our core. Swim the arms up and around. Extend the legs, swoop them in opposition, really reaching out to either side while we keep our core connected and our back pulling towards the ground. Swim the arms over the head and down to our sides. Thrust the hips up. And lift the legs to the sky, balancing on our hands. Continue to take deep breaths. Lower down. Swim the arms up and around. We're gaining a lot of fluidity and flow here. Take a few moments to catch your breath as we increase our circulation. Now we'll be able to get deeper into each motion. Let's be sure that each motion flows with the breath. Exhale up and lower down. Lift the legs to the sky. Reach, extend, and lower down. Once more. Feel each vertebrae peel off and connect to the ground in this motion. That ensures we're using a lot of our core and control. Swim the arms up and around. Thrust the hips up. Draw the legs up toward the sky, balance on our hands, and helicopter the legs out and around. Loosening our hip flexors, decreasing our tension in the lower back, and lower the legs down. Take a few moments to catch your breath. And let that breath flow through you and lead our next motion. Push those hips up toward the sky and slowly lower down. Rise the legs up and lower down. Nice and controlled here, feeling each vertebrae rise and lower. This keeps our core connected and allows it to strengthen with each motion. Thinking of extension and connection at once here as we rise up, point the toe, and engage the core. Slowly lower down. Swim the arms around as we increase our circulation. We're gaining a lot of fluidity and flow here. Take a deep inhale in. And exhale, rising our hips toward the sky, keeping our inner thighs squeezed. Lift the legs up, balance on our hands, and swim the legs around in a great helicopter motion. Keep the inner thighs squeezed together. Lower down. Swim the arms over the head and down to our sides. Take a few moments to catch your breath. Take a deep inhale, blossoming the chest up. Exhale and rise our legs up to the sky, keeping the inner thighs squeezed and lower down. Once more. Keep our shoulders pushed into the ground and rooted, which allows us to extend deeper into this motion. Reach those legs even higher this time. We're having increased range of motion and fluidity, as well as connection and core strength at the same time. That makes this helicopter motion so beautiful and balancing for us. Take a few moments to catch your breath. Swim the arms up and around as we increase our circulation. Inhale, reach the hips toward the sky with the thighs squeezed. And bring the legs all the way up. Balance on your hands and helicopter the legs out and around. Practicing deeper motion in the side splits and front splits. Lower the legs down. Swim the arms, catching our breath. And draw the hips toward the sky. Reach the legs up and balance. Keep the core stable as the legs swim around, reaching even farther than before, keeping our torso nice and still and stable, and our core connected. Slowly lower down with control. Take a few moments to catch your breath. Thrust the hips up. Bring the legs up toward the sky and helicopter them out in one direction and then the other. Reaching out, keeping our hip flexors loose. Lower down and swim the arms around. Practicing these motions regularly eases tension in our lower back by strengthening our core and also increases our flow and fluidity. Helicopter those legs around and in opposition and lower down. We're deep into this workout, so it's very important to let our breath flow through us freely and deeply. Draw the knees into the chest. Let the energy continue to flow through you as you breathe and remain centered.